we go. Maggie, you here with me yet?
Maggie, you here with me yet? Maggie, you here with me yet?
Okay, you hush. No, I'm not okay. My phone is giving me a hard time. My computer wasn't working right, so don't know what else to do. Thank you. All right, technical difficulties, but it's my first live. What do you expect, right? Hi, Carol. I don't know. Let's see. You can, Carol? Oh, dang. That's okay. Oh, that's what I needed, just more technical difficulties. Ugh. So I know 40 and Fabulous said she was coming. I didn't get a chance to message her on Instagram. It's okay. What do you mean, what am I doing? Okay. All right, Carol and Maggie, you guys are going to be my moderators. Keep the weirdos out for me, please. You sure you're not going to be bored, Carol? You've seen most of my makeup collection. I wish I could put this higher. Let me try something real fast. Ah! There we go. Got it higher. Thank you. So, I went purple tonight. So, Oh my goodness. Hey guys, hey everybody. Hi, Summer. Yay. I'm so sorry I did not message you right away. I kind of lost track of time. So that, I was counting down the minutes of being nervous. Boom. There we go. Lots of protection. We got Summer, Maggie, and Carol. Hey, Kay, how are you? Yeah, I forget a lot. A lot, a lot. So, alrighty. Put up my makeup brushes. My heart's still kind of pounding. um, Maggie and Carol both told me that I could do a live, but my anxiety is through the roof. Yeah, well, we'll see if you feel the same at the end of this, Maggie. Yeah, I'm really, really used to recording and editing because I know I say a lot, I say like a lot, and I gotta cut all that out. So, um, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in to my makeup collection, most of my eyeshadow palettes. Um, that's the problem. Nervous is me to a T. Like we were on the phone. Yeah, only problem is I see that little live button right there. That's a reminder. I'm not going to go any particular order, but I do want to start with my very, very first palette I ever got. I don't know, Carol, you know this, but I don't know if you guys know the story of how I got into makeup. With Denny again in a bit. Okay. um, well, I grew up with my grandparents, and they didn't teach me how to do my hair. They didn't teach me how to do my makeup. I love them to death, but they really weren't. Yeah, you did, Carol. They really weren't into that sort of thing. My grandmother wasn't, had nothing to do with it. So most of my life, I didn't wear any makeup at all. And then about 2 years ago, I got married, and thank you. Um, but so about 2 years ago, I got married, and my makeup artist for my wedding, oh my gosh, I just felt so beautiful that day. I really, really just fell in love and head over heels with makeup. Hey, couponer. So from that, let's see. So after my wedding, when we came back from the honeymoon, she actually gave me like a little 30-minute one-on-one trying to teach me how to do makeup in a little mini session. And I don't know, just from then I just started watching YouTube videos, and I got really interested in that, and I knew that's exactly what I wanted to do. So that led me down that path. Hey, Fab. Oh, I'm so happy you guys can make it. So, but my very, very first eyeshadow palette was, believe it or not, it was the Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette. So, I remember searching like 4 different stores for this, and it took me forever, but I finally got my hands on it. It's a really, really good palette. If you ever want a really nice Maybelline palette, this is definitely the one. All right. So, one of the first tutorials I watched was actually Jaclyn Hill, and she did a look that I fell in love with, and that was super, super easy, especially for a beginner, and it involved these two. It's the little Maybelline New York. What is this? A quad? And then the L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush. And I put these two together. And this was one of the first looks that I created that I actually loved, following a YouTube uh, tutorial. You've never seen these? Which one? These? Oh, yeah. Um, I actually like these because it helped me learn how to do everything, because it tells you where the crease, the liner, the base, and everything was. So this was really, really good for me to begin with. Maggie. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my god, that was a good one. No, I haven't tried any of the Milani palettes. I know. Oh my god, Maggie's comment. That was hilarious. Oh man. All right. So I don't know if you guys had gotten this one, but we have another one of my originals that I got was the Swamp Queen palette. So drugstore one, and they were, I really like them. Hey Hannah, nice to meet you. Thank you, Age Graceful. I really appreciate that. Carol, I might have to come over and play in the. I freaking love the Swamp Queen palette. I would say that I usually kind of stay in these oranges and peach colors. Hey, Kate. Um, kind of recreate that look over and over again. The gator wings is really pretty, but it's so much glitter. But I like it. I got it on sale too. I'll give it to you. I don't use it. Carol, I got enough. You never know. Ooh. Oh gosh, this is a big one. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I'm still really, really nervous, and I'll probably jumble my words a lot, but you know, it's all right. I'm good, Casey. How are you? I'm Carol. I do have stuff that I like more, but I do try and rotate everything that I have so it gets used. So I'll use a couple palettes and then I'll put them away, and then I'll switch them out for the new ones. Oh, coming from an expert, Casey. I don't know if you can see my hands. My hands are shaking. Um, you guys remember this one? Okay. The Tarte from Christmas. Uh, Not last year, but the year before. Thanks, Fab. Oh, let's just hope I don't drop any palettes. Then I think it'll be successful, right? So this is the one that I was originally going to give you, Carol. You can see that color was probably my favorite color right there, because you can see I dug into it quite a bit. So, yeah. Only thing bad about it was the box is really bulky. I like the packaging, but it came with a little side side drawer that I kind of emptied out. Don't keep anything in it. It just takes up space. No, I just haven't got around to it. I really need to go through my collection. So, Carol, has this palette came back in yet? That's what I've been waiting for. Yeah, this is actually what I have on my eyes tonight. You do? Yeah, they are really, really nice. This is the sugar plum, is the purple. Look at that. Bam. So freaking pretty. I don't know. If anybody watches Candy Johnson, mm, see? Ah, so pretty. But if anybody watches Candy Johnson, she has got to be one of the sweetest, most authentic YouTubers that is pretty much out there. If you ever follow her on Twitter, she's always sending positive vibes to people. She's always sending love, just reminding people, hey, you're here, you matter, we love you. If you're having a hard day, cheer up. And it's just, man, it's so heartwarming to know that there's actually people out there like that. Yeah, she's gorgeous. I finally watched the show. Um, what was the name of it? Makeup? No. Glam Masters, right? Yeah, Glam Masters. I watched it, and I think I followed the guy that was on there during the competition. I think I follow him on Instagram, and I've seen some of his work. Yeah. Is this the first series, Maggie, that this is? He is talented, yeah. Is this the first series, or? Thank you, Casey. It is the first series. Okay, so it just came on, and it's basically a makeup competition. They have to go through several trials. They start with like 4 people, and then they get eliminated through each round, and the last person standing moves on to the very last competition. So they have to wait till the end to compete. I don't know how many rounds they're going to have before the final competition. And it does have Candy Johnson on there, and they have Mario on there as well. So you should definitely check it out. It was interesting to watch. And like I said, if you guys don't follow Candy Johnson on Twitter, you really should, because she kind of really just lightens up my day every time I read her tweets. Yeah, she's a judge. Sure. You'll see a reoccurring theme. You've never seen her? Really? She's like one of the original OGs. Yeah. I want to say even before like Jaclyn Hill. Coffee. Oh man. Yeah, way, way back. So, Tarte. Big fan of Tarte. I don't sub like Jaclyn Hill either. I do, you know why? And it's not really just because, I mean, her makeup is freaking bomb. I wish I could do makeup like her, because she's gorgeous. Even with all the drama and everything else, her makeup is beautiful. So that's definitely makeup goals. So. All right, so we got Tartlet in Bloom, Tartlet Toasted. Yeah. Which one do you guys like better, if you have them? Mine, I would say the Bloom. I like the Bloom better because I can get a lot more looks out of it. You don't have either, Maggie. Ah, we're gonna have to fix that. If I had to choose, like I said, I would do Bloom. And Bloom, I think, even Maggie, that would be right up your alley because it's more mauves. So, I can definitely pick up this palette for fall. This is a really good fall palette. Yeah. What did I do with? This one's Rocker. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Look at that. That's Rocker. Ah, so pretty. This one's Funny Girl. This is a good highlight or inner corner. Oof. Look at that. Haha. Coffee Queen. I really have to want the palette to purchase now. So many. Yes. Now my channel is actually kind of a review based channel, but I try to get the palettes that I want, the palettes that I'm interested in, to review. But if I ever get, you know, a most requested palette to review, I will definitely consider that. Pricier to ship. Good glitters. You know, I'm actually looking in for glitters myself, Summer. I was gonna try the NYX ones because they're cheap, and I haven't worked with pure glitters before either, so might be a good way to start out. Yeah. I guess it depends on also what type of glitter. Yeah. I have Stila too. I love Stila. I used it actually for my daughter's eye makeup for her dance recital. Oh yeah, I have I have some Morphe palettes. Those will definitely be coming up here in just a minute. So I don't have to use glue. Ah, yeah. If you don't want to use the glue, then definitely go with the Stila because that works by itself. Swatch them, just look at them. You swatch them just to look at them. Oh, guys, okay. Tell me how many of you guys do this. So there's sometimes I really just want to sit down and just look at my makeup. Like my face is done and everything, but I just want to go through my palettes and look at them and see how pretty they are. Does anybody else do that, or am I the only weirdo? At least twice a month. So this is the palette I used to contour with. Another Tarte. You'll see a recurring theme. I love Tarte. But this is the original. Oh, I asked if anybody else, especially once they have their makeup done, if they just sit down and kind of like look at their makeup because it's just so pretty. Yeah, Tarte is really, really good. But this is the original play. I believe it's actually still available on Holt Look, if I'm not mistaken. But I do not have the second one. But I really, really like the first one. And this is actually what I started to use to contour with. Getting into that just a little bit. I only have a little bit of space to work with, so I'm trying to put a little bit back as I go. Another Tarte palette. Let's see. This was the Make Believe in. Maggie, tell Matt we said hi. Have Shade and Light Kat Von D. Yeah, I would have got the Shade and Light, but I don't think there's very many colors. I don't know. I heard that a lot of people only use like one or two shades out of it, and the Clay Play just has so many different uses for me. I can use it for my eyebrows. I can use it to contour. I can use it as eyeshadow. So it's more variety for me, and that's why I chose to get that one. Summer, I still see you. Hmm. Well, I still see you, Summer, so hopefully it's not on my end. Uh, more Tarte. More Tarte. This was the Make Believe in Yourself palette. I really, really like that one. My limit ability to buy those brown palettes. Yeah. And then this was not last year, but the year before. This was their blush palette. This was the best freaking investment in blushes that I purchased. Just because it has so many. It's got like summertime and then it has like, fall and winter. Yes, this is just awesome. And the blushes are so pretty. It does come with the highlight. I'm not a big fan of the highlights, but the blushes they're amazing. Yeah, if they do another one this year, this Christmas, I would definitely suggest getting that because the one last year and this one is bomb. Like, for real, for real. We got a little bit of Becca. This is for my Christmas purchase. I've used this once. So, it was okay. Not the best thing in the world. I think where she messed up is she did highlighters. It is pretty, but it's so big and the pans are so small. It's about almost as big as my thumb. Don't mean to blind you. Sorry. So, but if you put that there, it's just about as big as my thumb. So, and then you have all that extra space. Yeah. And another thing I think is they kind of tried turning in the highlighters into eyeshadows, and I think that's where they went wrong. They did do a little bit better with the new palette they just released because they did put mattes in that one, and this one is the all like shimmer highlight eyeshadows. Yeah. All right, going into Too Faced collection. Who's got the chocolate gold? This is one that I convinced Maggie to try. And Maggie, you love it, don't you? I know you do. Is there a shade you want me to swatch? If I was to swatch one, which one would you choose? The pink one? The hot pink one? Ugh. That one's kind of light, but look at this gold one. Boom. You see that? They're buildable though. See, that's a second swatch and it's a little bit darker. Can we just see your entire collection? Well, I'm gonna try and move fast. And then the green. That gold though, that gold is crazy. Aw, Summer. I would say that these two right here are my favorites out of the palette. That purple, I don't know if I can. That purple and that copper color, those are my favorites. So it's really, really pigmented shadows. I promise I won't swatch every palette. I just get really excited about them. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try and zip through some of these. All right, so we got the Too Faced Sweet Peach, Too Faced Chocolate Bar, the Urban Decay Naked Heat, Anastasia Beverly Hills Prison Palettes, which I actually haven't got a lot of use out of this. I've only used this like once or twice. Somebody go back and do a count for me. Yeah. Modern Renaissance, which, hello, should be in everybody's collection, right? My new favorite palette. And you guys, I just put a review of this up. Love my Modern Renaissance. Yeah. But I just put a review of this up. If you love Modern Renaissance, you're going to freaking love the Soft Glam palette. Oh my goodness. I have worn this for almost 2 weeks straight. Yes, you need the Soft Glam in your life. I don't know, Maggie. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I love Modern Renaissance. I think that the Soft Glam is definitely more wearable. You can do really glam, and then you can do like an everyday eyeshadow with this. The pinks kind of throw me off in here, so I actually like this a whole lot more, and the quality is just as good. Just as good. Equally good. These are the sisters that they were talking about. Ooh. All right. Let's see if I can get a couple of these out. These are actually just the palettes that I'm rotating through right now. I'll have to go through them and switch them out. I don't want to, but you're going to make me. No, I'm not. After Dark palette. That's cool. I swear to God, I bought this just for the packaging. This was the Pirates of the Caribbean from Lorac. If you guys ever tried Lorac Maggie, if you guys have ever tried Lorac shadows, they are so buttery and so easy to blend. I love them so much. But this packaging is so freaking cool. So, you got it too? Yeah, I remember you saying that. You know what? I actually forgot. But you can make pretty looks from it. You really can. I actually forgot it has a little hidden compartment right here, and I put my blush palette in here. And this is the blush palette that it came with. This color, this blush, that blush is so freaking pretty. I need to bring this back out and stop sticking it in the side of this thing. But that is freaking killer packaging. You didn't get the blush one? Oh, yeah, I had to, because that, I don't know, it was beautiful. So we got the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. We got favorite packaging ever. Yeah, it's pretty bomb. I got 2 Viseart palettes. If you've ever wanted to try Viseart, I would definitely say these palettes are a good way to try them, just because of the fact that everybody knows that the Viseart palettes are really, really expensive. But this one was the Golden Hour that was released. This is on Sephora. I just picked this one up. I plan on doing a review on it. This one's so freaking pretty. This is the pinks. This one was on Beautylish, and it was actually my very first time ordering on Beautylish. And I have to say, the way that they mailed this to me was beautiful. I have pictures of it on Instagram. The packaging that they did was super stunning. But it did take like almost 2 weeks to get to me. I have that one, Summer. Of course I do, right? All right, I think that's it for the top drawer. All right. These are the little rock shadows that I first bought. The sun, yeah, the sunset palettes. Didn't you? Any of you guys pick these up? We got the desert, the ocean, and the mountains. These are still available on Ulta, but they're on website only. That one's the ocean. No. This one's the desert, and they actually peel open like a sunset. That one's desert. And this one was mountain. You want them all? Yeah, they're really, really pretty. So, you know, when I went to get these, I didn't want them at first. And then I convinced myself, you know, just try one. One won't kill you. And then I went in store and I swatched them and I couldn't decide. So look, I got all three. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. We got Kathleen Lights Dream Street from ColourPop. Yeah. I picked this up not knowing that it would be any good, but I actually really like it. This was from their Christmas collection, Sephora Winter Flush, and this was their blush. Supposed to have 2 different shades in each pan, but I just kind of blend them together. You've never used ColourPop? I love ColourPop. I love their satin lipsticks and their eyeshadows. Their eyeshadows are really, really pretty. I have a Dream Street and I love them. I would also say that their shipping is quite excellent and they're affordable. So we got the Too Faced Clover palette that I probably should not have bought because it's really not my thing like that in the price point. Yes, price point, that'll get you because they are cheap, but they are good. They're like really, really good. So I used this one time. I don't know. I don't know why I bought it, to tell you the truth. But we'll see if I can't make that one work. This is another ColourPop that I got. It's just like a little quad. And when you get 4 eyeshadows, they send it to you in like a little palette. So you just kind of open this up. It's magnetic. And then you have that right in there. What time is it? 10:15. If you guys start hearing like, I don't know, loud noise in the background, my husband's getting ready to go to work. You can, yeah. They have single shadows that you can pick. They're, oh, what is the word? Not the Super Shock shadows because those come in little containers. But they're pressed shadows. You can pick 4 and they do give you a little free palette to put them in. So I think that's a nice touch. Oh my goodness, I got so lucky with this next palette. Like, you have no idea. When it came out, I wanted it so bad, but it was so expensive. I did not get it and I ended up missing out on it. And like a year later, it literally came back in sale on Sephora's website for less than like 5 minutes. Maybe even like 2 minutes and it was sold out again. And I was the one that caught it. So it was the Metal Matte palette from Kat Von D. No problem, Summer. I appreciate you coming back. So, so the Metal Matte palette, Metal Matte. Oh, so freaking pretty. I am so glad that I caught this. That was like pure luck, like it was meant to be. But it is gorgeous. Oh, yeah, I could definitely look at that one over and over and over again. Yeah. I actually do, and it doesn't look like I have, but I've used it quite a few times. so much product in here. Plus, I use a very light hand. I don't really dig in my eyeshadows, so the eyeshadows do tend to last a lot longer for me. Um, but yeah. All right, Summer, this one's for you. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one next. This was the Lorac Beauty and the Beast collection. I kept everything in the box because the box was so pretty. Awfully soft like her other ones. I think they're better than her other ones. Her Metal Crush eyeshadow formula is probably one of her best formulas that she has. So can't believe I actually have to take this out of the box. But like I said, the box was so pretty, I did not want to get rid of it. So anytime I use it, I take it out. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite Disney movies of like all times. But it is literally like a book. So you open this up and then yeah. As you can see, I didn't use the brush, but I think I would just buy this just for the packaging and never use it because it's so freaking pretty. I don't know if you can see it. You haven't used your, yeah, exactly, Maggie. The packaging, oh, I cannot wait to get shelves so I can actually like post this up on my shelves. Can you still get, you know, I've seen it go back in stock a couple times on the Lorac website, so I would just keep your eye out. We're only in my second drawer. I got one more drawer. The Golden Makeup Book. Oh, but I'm running out of space. All right. Anastasia Glow Kits. I know they're not really eyeshadow palettes, but I have the Sugar palette, the Sun Dip palette, and the Nicole Guerrero palette. Holy girl. I know. I have a big problem. Like, maybe I never should have fell in love with makeup. I'd be so much more rich. Yeah, glow kits are awesome. I really, really like this one, but I think that this is great for the summertime. So I'm definitely going to be pulling this out a lot more. And I keep them in their original box too. I don't know why. I just do. Yeah, definitely. Um, Maggie, can I blame this next one on you? Casey, you haven't used the glow kits? Oh, they're so good. I force myself to rotate my highlighters. I used to, but now throw boxes away. You know, I try to throw a lot of the boxes away, but like because of the glow kits, because they are small and it's the same size, it's not like over packaged. That's my justification for keeping this package. No. Oh gosh. Casey, look. And see, you got darker skin than I do, so this one would probably be really, really good for you. The Sun Dipped. Look. Can we just appreciate that for a minute? So pretty. Man. You know what? Look. You see that? Oh, dang. Yeah. If I turn sideways, it's gonna blind you. Poor babies. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna crow draw to shine. Oh, all right. Now that I am glowing, shine bright like a diamond. Okay. So I had also invested in Tarte's their big blush wheel, but I had bought uh, this Z palette for them to go in. So that's what this all is. This is, and I've only used this once. I got way too many blushes. So I try not of the Z palettes because look how pretty that is. All sparkly. And there's no glitter that comes off of this at all. I know, Carol, but I'm a bad influence on you, so do not, do not follow me. This is my first blush palette. This was from Smashbox. So that is the first blush palette I ever got. I got a little dent. You won't be able to see it. No, I'm not. I swear y'all probably have more than I do. You have this blush palette? I actually really enjoy it. I really, really love that berry color. That was my favorite. And the True Flush was really pretty. Smashbox is underrated when it comes to their blushes and highlights. I haven't found, yeah, I haven't found an eyeshadow palette. Ow. Ooh. I buy and stash. Well, I will say, okay, yeah, I have a lot of makeup, but like I said, I rotate mine out. I heard that one girl, she'll do like a winter and summer collection or winter and fall, spring, and she rotates her makeup by the season. So she uses her palettes and stuff by the season. I might think of doing something like that. All right, let's see. And then you want to get into, let's go ahead and get into Morphe. And this kind of irritates me just because of the fact that I like them to be the same. But I have the Morphe 25A and the 25B palette. Obviously, when this came out, I got the original package and I only bought one. I did not buy the other one. So by the time she came out with these in Ulta, it isn't in a new packaging. And that, I don't know why, but that really freaking irks me, especially as this is supposed to go together. So, and then she actually included names with this one, and I taped them up top. Ooh, I have both, and I have clear window packaging. Grr. You know, I don't mind this one because the clear packaging, Casey, because it reminds me of kind of what the shadows look like. I actually have to open this package to remind myself of what the shadows look like. So it doesn't bother me, but I do wish I had the same packaging. So, yeah. All right. Okay, I have a lot of Morphe. This one's the 35O matte. I had a lot of shimmer palettes, and the reason I purchased this one is because I needed a lot of browns to try and use for transition colors and things like that. So that's why I bought this one. Oh, thank you so much, Fab, for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Like, a lot. Oop, and I'm getting shadow all over me. You have a good night. So that's why I purchased this one. Just so I can use it for transition colors and everything else. But, which is my first one? This was my very first Morphe palette. Was the 35F palette. If you guys don't have this one, I really highly recommend this one. Oh my gosh. So you got the whole entire bottom row is mattes, and then everything else is shimmers. Ow. These palettes are hard to hold. Then we got the 35O, which I guess is their original. So it's got matte and shimmer. And then I got the 3502. You don't have the 3500, Maggie? Yeah, the 3502. I've been dying to use this color, but I am just not successful with strong, bold colors like that. That's the whole reason I bought this palette. Which one, Carol? I can't remember. I know you have the 35F. I'll put some of these back. Hold on, so they don't slip and fall. Okay. And then I got the Too Faced. I bought the Christmas palette this year. The Christmas palette was actually really, really good. It's a good purchase. They, I know, I guess the one last year nobody really liked, but this year they did really good with. And then, of course, the famous Jaclyn Hill palette in the original dirty packaging. So, I really need to use this more. I love that color right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's really pretty. Oh, you know what, Summer? From the Beauty and the Beast collection, I got the blush palette too. Can you see all the glare? I'm so sorry. The design on it. It's really pretty. And then those were the blushes right there and the highlight. And then I like how they kind of made this a mirror, and then on the bottom it says she was fearless. I know, Casey. Oh, I don't even know how I ended up with so many blushes, to tell you the truth. I might have to. I might have to start sending them to you guys. Yeah. It's so pretty. All right. I'm going to put some of this back. And then we'll move on to my last drawer. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't even know if I talked about this one. Maggie, did I talk about the one that I blamed you for having me buy? Did I show you what it was? No, not yet. Okay. I was not going to get this palette, but somehow I convinced myself. Now, I caught it on sale. So that is my justification for this. The Natasha Denona Sunset palette. You knew this was coming, Maggie. Oh my God, I love it so much though. So pretty. I need to use that yellow for a springtime summer look. So this was my guilty sin. Oh. And then, of course, no, Casey, don't do that. You know, I don't know how to say this. Like, I know it's a lot of money, and it really, really is, but if you can catch them on sale, they are so worth it. Like, really, really worth it. They practically blend themselves, so I don't know if I would buy another one just because of how expensive they are, but I needed one in my life. The Sunset palette was it. Huda Beauty, we got the Smoky Obsessions and the Mauve Obsessions. I really, really like this palette out of all four of them. You know, I did at first, Maggie, but the more I look at it, the more I'm talking myself out of it, so I'm proud of myself. I don't know. If I had to choose, I would definitely choose the Mauve Obsessions over the smoky one. Is that it? Okay. All right. Last drawer. Oh, man. Okay. So, where do I start? Devil is yelling at me really hard. Too Faced Natural Love Palette. A lot of people were upset because there was some repeat shades in this one, but I did not have any of their smaller palettes. So this was a really good one for me. No, there's not, I promise. So those are all the shades from the Natural Loves, and I didn't have any of them, so that was a win. And I still had not used it. New challenge for Casey. Do a different eye look every day using every palette that she has. The Lorac Mega Pro 3. You know, right? Yeah. This one I didn't think I was gonna like. I think I got it on sale for like $10. This Sephora Snow Glow. Ended up having a blush, a bronzer, and like highlighters. But I actually use that for a blush because it's not as dark in person as it is on camera. So Sephora actually kind of surprised me this year. They put out some good stuff. And then Maggie, I know you talked about this one. I do have the Sahara. Now this one, Casey, I have bought and I have not used. No, I haven't used it at all. So. See, I'm just as bad as you. But I'm going to have to put this up in my main drawer so I make myself use it. And just so you guys know, only I've always used please palettes. I've only used 2 of them once. Shade I like is the white one from the Saharan. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. You know, I don't know why I keep getting palettes with this color in there, that bright orange palette. I'm not ready for that. That's too much of a challenge. I do have another Sweet Peach palette because I will be putting this in my next giveaway for you guys, and I am currently working on that. I have a couple more brushes from Real Techniques I would have put in there. You'll use them one day, yeah. So I'm definitely going to be putting in a lot more goodies to go on my next giveaway for you guys. And I think, Maggie, you can definitely agree with me on this. If you don't have this palette and you want it, I would suggest getting it. It's so good. Huda Beauty. Desert Dusk. Ah, so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. I still haven't used that glitter. Yeah. Hey, Sherry. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I love the Desert Dust palette. It's so pretty. I didn't have any interest in the first one that she had came out with, but I really, really enjoyed this one. We got My Little Pony from ColourPop. And I'm beginning to realize I have a problem. Casey. Hey, Hannah, welcome back. My Little Pony, I like this one. It's cute. And freaking love this one. I can't remember which one of you ladies. I want to say it was Summer. You guys have this. All right, I think I got like 3 left. So, Kat Von D, Saint and Sinner. Bam. which I've used twice. But the packaging pays for everything, right? Yeah, I need to use it more for sure. But it is so gorgeous. Like, really, really gorgeous. Then we have a little one from Dose of Colors. Use it bold colors. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Sherry, that there's just sometimes, especially if I have my makeup already done, I literally sit here and I go through my palettes and I look at them because they're so pretty. This is the Dose of Colors, the Desi and Katie collection. I was really, really disappointed with that collection. I love them so much, but the nude shades that they had came out with were not for me. um, uh, but their eyeshadow palette was okay. I really, really liked that shade right there. Um, and then the Becca highlighting palette that came out for Christmas. Oh, this palette is awesome. Not to mention, it gives me rose quartz. It gives me opal. But try not to blind you guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, yeah. See, I can just tilt my head and sigh at every single palette. This one I got, that was on sale. This one, and the reason I keep that one in the box is because I don't want anything to happen to it. But this is the Marc Jacobs, and this is one is in Scandalous. Ah, do you have the Becca and Chrissy? No, I was not actually interested in that one, but hold on one second. Nicholas, Nicholas. Which one? The Chrissy Teigen one? Um, yeah, I really like the Marc Jacobs one too. You guys, I have to go let my dog in. Can y'all give me just a second? I'll be right back. Oof. If I can ever get out of my little spot. He's upstairs, Carol. He's not answering me. Go lay down. Come on. Lay down. Get up. No spot. Hey. Come on. Lay down. Good boy. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Sorry. What'd I miss? Carol. He had a performance today that they had what was a competition performance. So I just bought a whole bunch of different color pops, color shocks. All right, last palette. Um, I think I'm gonna blame this one on you too, Maggie. I don't know. They have to get their evaluation, which comes back in a week or two. So, yeah, sorry. I'm out of breath. Also, I had to run upstairs. And we have like, what, 20 something steps in our house. So, man, uh, Natasha Denona, um, Diamond and Blush palette. So, yeah. Don't be jealous. Please don't, because I don't want you to be. I really don't want you to be. Ah, but I don't know. I I love it. Which one is that I missed? The Natasha Denona, Diamond and Blush. So that's it. That's it for my palette collection, believe it or not. The only thing I have left in my drawers are lipsticks. No, no, please don't, because uh, I don't want that. I know you're playing, but don't. Hey, Glam Mom, thank you guys. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. Um, Casey, I don't think you want to know how much it was. I don't want to say how much it was. You do? Do you really? I'll look it up if you do. I think it was, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Maggie. It's actually more than that, Maggie. It's like $90 with tax. So, yeah, that was definitely a gift to myself. It is. Those two palettes are the most expensive palettes that I have ever bought. And yeah, I have this thing. And Carol, I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. But when I go and I buy makeup, I always feel so guilty, even though I know I shouldn't. I my instant reaction is to take it back and get my money back. But then I have to try to kind of take a step back, like, this is mine, this is my money, this is what I want, this is what I do, this is what I love, it's my hobby. So yeah, see, I have 3 kids, but they have everything going on. They have dance and karate and chorus and soccer, and all that is provided for. They have everything that they could possibly need and want, and this is the one thing that I do for myself. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the one very, very small thing I do for myself. So, but that doesn't make it any easier, because I still have a hard time. Yeah, I used to not buy myself anything at all. Aw, Sherry. Hmm. We're gonna have to fix that. Even at least a card. Yeah. But, I started YouTube, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah. I mean, true. I mean, who knows better what you want than yourself, right, Sherry? So, But when I started YouTube, I knew exactly what kind of channel I wanted. With all the channels that are out there, I knew I wanted to do a review-based channel, along with a mixture of other things, but for the most part, I do reviews. And it's just something I pride myself on. I try to get better with every single one as far as info for you guys, prices, links, and things like that. And I always want to be completely honest, whether whatever is going on about it, whether it's drama about the palette or anything like that. Yeah, exactly, Glam Mom. I just want to give my true, honest opinion. Now, that doesn't mean whatever works for me is going to work for you guys. It is what it is. It's just an opinion, but it will always be honest no matter what. Thank you so much. And I think if it probably wasn't for Maggie encouraging me, I probably would have never have started makeup tutorials, and I'm working on those. But I've actually come to like those just as much. Yes, I did, Carol, because it was your day. It was okay. It's okay. I should be telling myself that. But, you know. I don't know. If you watched my, what was it? My last giveaway video. Oh my God. I swear to God. It was the worst look I have ever done. I don't know what I was thinking with that blue eyeshadow. I really wanted to try and make it work. And instead, it just made me look like an alien. And I did not feel like filming that all over again. So I left it. Sometimes I feel like, yes, I've gotten this. It's perfect. And then sometimes it's just terrible. Yeah, exactly. Practice makes perfect. So that's why I just left it. Yeah. Like, oh, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys ever, my eyes get really, really watery. And even after I put like all-nighter spray on, uh, my eye still runs on this side because my eyes get so watery. Even if I put a powder there. You guys have any tips for that? Hmm. Wait. Oh, messages disappear so fast. I just enjoy it. It's like art, but I love editing. Yeah. Yeah, even if I set it with powder, for some reason, it's only the corner. It's not like it runs anywhere else, down my mascara or anything like that. It's just the corner of my eyes. So I have to keep a lookout for that. Yes, makeup is art. And I think, you know, I mean, I don't know. I fell in love with the fact that I could create whatever I wanted to do with my makeup. And that just kind of excites me every time I think about it. I sit down, I'm like, oh, what am I going to do today? Am I going to do something total glam? Am I going to do something soft and simple? Um, and I don't know. It excites me. Yeah, for sure. Oh no, it happens 24/7, 365, Carol. You say you like editing, Glam Mom? I don't mind it. Um, I think the part that I look forward to the most when I edit is the music. I like lining the music up with the video. Yeah. Although I do remember when I had switched software, uh, it took me like almost 5 hours to edit the video because I had no idea how to work it. And that was so frustrating. I really just wanted to cry. Thank you, Casey. Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. And you have a good night. Graphic designer, very nice. Yeah, I'm not really good with technology. When I had first downloaded the Instagram app or the Snapchat app, my daughter actually had to teach me how to use it. Right, Maggie? Yeah, definitely. Glam Mom, do ours. Not the editing, just like the beginning. Night, Casey, again. Yeah. You know, I used to think I was so into technology. I knew everything about it. And now that as I get older, I'm less and less in the loop. Yeah. And I try and create a new intro for every single one. I would like to come up with something that I can use for every single video and feel comfortable with. That's okay, Sherry. I almost called Casey Cassie my own name, so I think that's pretty bad. Yeah. Um, I do have, some set little ones like the one you saw today, Maggie, with a little lipstick and it runs across and then it brings up the title of the video. I do like that one. The packages aren't really expensive. I could buy more packages, but I try and stick with free packages for my software just because of the fact that I buy makeup. I can't afford anything else. Yeah. Yeah, mine wasn't free. That reminds me of Manny MUA. What does he say? Gosh, I can't remember. Um, so if you don't like it, don't freaking watch it. You know what I mean? You got it from him? Yeah, definitely. There was sometimes I wanted to put that in there, but I didn't. It's so true though. Like if you don't like me, move on. There are thousands and thousands of YouTubers out there. You don't have to stay on my channel and make bad comments and thumbs down and all that. Just move along. Yeah. And my daughter watches my videos too, so I have to be very careful. Uh, or at least I try to be. I'm definitely no angel. Yeah. You know, when I started my YouTube, I decided not to tell anybody because I didn't want them following me. So it took me forever to tell Carol. Um, but very true, Maggie. but anybody else at like work and things like that, I don't tell. No, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't want them to know that I had made a channel. That's okay, Glam Mom. Do it. You know, it's the truth. For sure. I guess I wanted my followers to be authentic. I wanted my followers to follow me because not because they were friends of mine in person, but because they really enjoyed my channel and I needed that verification when I first started. To know if this was something that I could do, even though I wanted to do it. I don't know. Does that make sense? Hey, Glam Mom, do you ever watch Liv Loves Her Makeup? No, you don't? Oh my gosh. She is um I would say hers is kind of like a review based channel as well. But she is definitely someone who is like in your face, raw, and just tells it how it is, no BS whatsoever. So, kind of like Manny's intro, she is that way kind of throughout her whole video. So, uh, I like someone who doesn't, who doesn't bullshit. So, sorry. Excuse that. Yeah, she's definitely someone to watch. Oh no, my battery is almost dead. So we're going to close that out. But I guess that means it is definitely time to wrap it up. Yeah, I love her. And I think I even watch her just to laugh because she's just like, this is how it is, period. Thank you, Maggie. I definitely calmed down a little bit. I know probably through the first half, my hands were shaking like crazy. Thank you so much, Sherry. Yeah, you guys have a great night. I really, really appreciate you guys coming and supporting me. And, I love you guys. I love watching your videos and I love supporting you just as much you guys support me. And I really, really appreciate that. So, once again, thank you guys. And I will see you guys on, when does my video go up? Monday. Thank you. So, good night.